Y seguimos. Otro día más. Me raya no tener el aspecto ese que sale en el tráiler. Te meto dos hostias. ¿Qué dices tú? No me deja hacer pet. Pet de dog. Tú tienes cosas nuevas. Uy, 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 ¿qué es esto? Tempestadora. 40 y 40. Y me la puedo hacer porque tengo esquirla eólica. Uf. ¿Y de dinero o solo...? No vale dinero, solo es... Vale, un momento. ¿Y qué me ofrece la vieja? No quiero hablar contigo.
And what do you want? Going purse weighing you down?
Nada, nada. Es que lo que me da ella es todo gris. Disminuye el tiempo de recarga de zarpazo evasor. Ah.
Finished, are you?
Vale, ya te lo pasaré, Diego. Vale, pues me va a tocar hacerme esto. A mí. Sí, porque esto ya es peor. 28 de defensa, 33 y 4 de vida. Defensa 33. Más un pelín más de vida. O más defensa. Más defensa. Hostia, guapa la espada, tú. Qué guapa. Quiero tener el aspecto ya de los trailers. Monolito del arete. No, esto no voy a hacerlo. Tengo que hablar con el viejo. Vale. Quédate quieto, voy a decir. Lo del monolito lo haré en otro momento. ¡Oh! ¡Un moguri! El primero que vemos.
Eat your food while it's hot and see that none goes to waste. Follow those two simple rules and you will always be welcome at the Fat Chocobo.
¡Hala, pero quiero hablar con el chocobo! Ay, con el chocobo, con el moguri, perdón.
Well, whatever's wrong with you, keep your chin up, eh? Stops you drowning.
Que me dejadme hablar con el moguri. Chocobo, he dicho. No, no, es un moguri.
What's this? Thirds is? You greedy pig.
You come.
Sin música, no. ¿Hay algo nuevo? No. A ver, el viejo. Arriba. Esto es algo de que yo estaba preocupado, pero si hablas con el viejo este...
Good day. Or...
No, si hablas con él, le das la historia que has vivido y él la recopila. Entonces, si te has dejado por leer algo, lo puedes leer aquí. Degui y calendario balisteano. Y hay una cosa que no leí en su día, que lo he visto... Lo he visto luego. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde están los padres? Aquí. La madre de este tío, del Clive y del Joshua, es la prima del que era el rey. Del padre de Clive y Joshua. O sea, es prima y estaba... Se casó con su primo, vamos. Cojones. A los Juegos de Tronos.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Ah, no te preocupes, Diego. Sí, ya ves tú. Lo único este juego me lo pasaré 2 o 3 veces. Eso sí te lo digo. A ver, voy a continuar. Ya no hay nada más.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Oh, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Ve a la cascada de Regis. Mapamundi. Ah, creo que sé lo que puede ser. Ah, luego lo digo.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gav's waiting for us up ahead. Come on. Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to... That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
El perrete está hermoso. Sí, sí. Y mete unas hostias que no veas. Una búsqueda inconclusa. Así. Vamos a seguir. Pet de dog.
You like that, don't you? This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase. More killing. And for what?
No, así.
Don't let them get away!
No me falló, vale.
Give me fire!
Coño. A ver.
What now?
Eso digo yo. Oh, hostia. ¿Qué es es un minotauro? Sí, es un minotauro. Joder, no me deja esquivarlo.
Don't let them get away. My wounds, boy.
Hermano, pues si lo he esquivado.
Keep your distance, boy. Not this time.
Estoy andando a esquivar, es que no entiendo. Vaya hostia que lo da el perro.
There, boy. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Over here. Keep your distance, boy.
Hermano, le estoy dando, es que no lo entiendo. Ahora.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal.
Toma por culo, 9000. Sí, el tema del perro lo estoy escuchando mucho y verás tú. El tema del perro va a ser un panorama bastante grande como pase, la verdad.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight through a nest of bloodthirsty beasts. Can't be much further now.
Stay down. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Joder, es que no veo los ataques
That's
ahora.
enough. Torgal.
Verás tú, es que los que vuelan son los peores, tío. Ahora, coño. Lo del perro va a ser un panorama bastante gordo. Abajo. Otro minotauro. Hostia.
Let me through.
A ver si no me deja curarme.
Sick of Torgal.
Don't let them get away. Too slow. There, boy.
Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
Me la explicaba.
My wounds, boy.
You know what to do, boy. Get up. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Too slow. There, boy.
Ahí me ha dado.
A little help.
Ya, le ha aplastado el perro, tú. Sí, los mosquitos son lo peor de juego. Es que el problema es que no... Acabo de empezar con los combos aéreos y no me hago ellos todavía. Y que el problema es que no hay tantas habilidades, al menos de momento. Es que lo del perro... Es que lo estoy viendo venir.
What is it, boy?
Hostia, el Gap.
Gav!
Who goes there? This one's a deserter. Take his head.
Out of my way.
Vale, primero con el mago blanco. Vale, ya está. Mago blanco muerto.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Otro dragón. Madre mía, las peleas con dragón me molan bastante. Y un guiberno. Di que sí. hacemos? Hombre, espera ahora.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late. Captain Trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Sick of Torgal. You know what's trouble.
Ay, pero... Ya su café me mata, Sí. Que veo demasiadas partículas, tío.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Too slow. Sick of Torgal. Not this time.
¿Qué hace? ¿Qué chetado?
Since when could these bastards fly?
Eso digo yo.
The one goes up, must come down.
Ay.
Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Toma por culo, 10.000. Caballero dragónico crepuscular derrotado. El primero era auroal. Este es crepuscular. Vale.
Come on.
Algo me dice que Gap está más muerto.
Shit!
Sí, sí. Se no te calientas y lo ves todo juego. Madre mía. Ah, toma por culo.
Clive! Give me your hand!
Ese brazo lo tiene más pocho.
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
El perro, ¿cómo ayuda? Vale, vale. Adiós, picha. Adiós, adiós.
There.
El buen puraco
Well,
que
that
se
doesn't have
mete.
your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria.
Ojo.
You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Esta es la muchacha que seguía al
No
encapuchado, ¿no?
birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
Me puedo hacer una idea de quién es. Estaba claro. Estaba clarísimo. Ya
He must be stopped.
Estaba clarísimo. Entonces no ha muerto. Pero hay una cosa que no me cuadra. Entonces, este tío le habla a Clive antes de transformarse cuando tiene 15 años. Pero no me cuadra que este tío sea Joshua, de grande. Entonces, ¿qué? ¿Mandó un mensaje al pasado? ¿O cómo? Es lo que no me entra en la cabeza. O sea, Clive vio a este tío antes de transformarse por primera vez.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
¡Ole!
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Vale, tengo que hablar con Jill, pero aquí hay un mogurí y el mogurí es primero.
Isn't the
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
Vale, pues nada. Nada, no hay nada más. Hay que hablar con Jill.
Let's get this fixed before someone.
La dominant de Shiva. Pero me tienes que explicar eso, Jill. ¿Cómo coño eras la dominante de Shiva y no se lo dijiste a Clive y compañía? Cuando erais críos.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? Francis. We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
Vale, a ver. 1700, vale, ya puedo mirarme esta de aquí, que es la ulti del Fénix. Porción de color, claro. Vale. Este hace bastante daño y aturde bastante. Esta no hace tanto daño, pero aturde mucho. Ábreme esto. Vale. Me voy a quitar... Es un ataque en área, por lo tanto... Voy a hacerme esto. Y aquí hemos dicho que había desbloqueado yo otra, sí. ¿Cuál me quito? Esta... Voy a quitarme esta. Vale, esto es lo del... Vale. Si esquivo hago más daño.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
Vale, vale. Vale, y secundaria donde el huerto y donde el chocobo gordo.
Let's get this fixed before someone doesn't something.
Estaba claro que iba a ser ese personaje quien iba a ser el encapuchado. Estaba más claro que el agua. Estaba clarísimo.
Newcomer, I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Venga.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Vale, me está diciendo que vaya a otra parte del mapa. Vale.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
El chocobo gordo está aquí.
Can really do with a proper place to train like that.
¿Y ahora tú qué quieres?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
Venga.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions.
Pero van a ser...
I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Pero van a ser fuera del mapa, ¿no?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying
Por
themselves.
toda
with
la
the highway.
guarida, ¿vale?
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Vale.
We just don't have enough teams.
Entrada. Y este es Sagat.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is.
Ya están los diálogos rápidos, algunos que no merezcan la pena.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the stables as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Ken...
Vale. Uno está aquí en la mazmorra. Y tú me das algo nuevo.
I see I'm busy here.
So
¿Qué me
will
das?
be.
No puede ser que me haga una arma de puta madre y ahora esta sea mucho mejor. Esta ahora son 15 más. Oh, qué rabia. Esto no puedo hacerlo. Pero me compensa para 5. Y eso son 15. De momento voy así.
Back so soon? Fancied another...
Kenneth sent me.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars.
Vale. Me queda uno. Y luego ir a Loswig. A los viñedos.
We're looking at half a dozen.
Your bunks are made up.
No, está abajo, está abajo. Pensaba que estaba arriba, pero no.
Can really do with a proper place to train, my
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Can I help? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone.
Vale.
I better let Kenneth know.
Kenneth. Esta misión es un poco XD, ¿no?
Ah, here.
The hideaway's quite something.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to...
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it.
Vale. Vale, objeto lucrativo. Vale, hay una secundaria aquí. Tengo que ir a los viñedos. Vale. Mira, justo ahí. A la derecha. ¿Qué pasa?
Someone's in trouble.
Hostia. Madre mía. Ah, que está Torgal conmigo.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Enemigos derrotados. Botín. Tengo mucho dinero ya,
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Vale.
Soil then.
Ahora.
There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Aquí, ¿no? Hace coger 4.
That should be enough.
Vale, ahora sí. A la guarida. Tengo ganas de ir a Rosaria, ¿eh? Vamos, de cabeza. Hoy no me voy sin entrar a Rosaria. Ya lo aviso. Está guapo el sitio, tú.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well...
Not the soil.
Se preocupa más de la tierra que de la chavala.
Glorious. when Martel came home empty-handed. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Vale. Otra misión. Poquito mando. ¿Hay algo más? No, pues ya está.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Hoja de gaya. Que es mejor, tú. ¿Pero por qué? Ah, bueno, ese es especial. Economaquia, libro de la taberna. ¿Cuántas tengo? 0. 3.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
No. 2, nada. 3, 2, nada. Esa es 5 y 5, pero había una que era 15 en el otro.
Off you go then. I'm best.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
Well, what's that for you, dear?
Este es 15 y 15. Pues voy a enviar esto.
Too bad, if I do say so myself.
Y va para la ocasión. Ah. Esto no puedo hacerlo. Esto sí.
No scratches, right?
¿Y si le voy a mejorar? ¿Cuál es la que tengo equipada? ¿Puedo usar cuál tengo equipada? Es esta, ¿no? Sí. ¿O no? No. Sí, sí, pero no... A ver. Es la hoja de gaya mejorada. Fajín, lunar y cadenarias mejoradas.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
Mejorar gaya superior.
My best work, but it'll do.
Vale.
You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do.
Vale. Incrementa el ataque, incrementa las pociones, incrementa la defensa al 10%. Vamos a ir así. Es un espadón ahora. ¿Y cuándo me van a dar las ropas? ¿Qué se ve en el tráiler, tío? Estoy harto de la armadura esta.
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Ojo.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Vale. Ya tendré a la chica esta repartiendo toñas con Shiva. 3 juncos. Las aguas que lo inundan transformaron estos campos en marismas donde ahora habitan toda clase de criaturas. Vale. A ver si llego a Rosaria hoy. Quiero llegar y ver lo que ha pasado. Me encanta el diseño de Jill y de Shiva sobre todo.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
Provincia Imperial de Rosaria. Que bueno, ya no hay Imperial de Rosaria, ya no hay Reino de Rosaria, ¿no? No entiendo cómo esto no lo convirtieron en otro reino. O lo absorbieron. Tierra natal.
Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Vale. Quiero pelear. Uy, hay un objeto. Quiero pelear contra el bicho este.
How tall are you? Sick him, Torgal! Get him!
Verdad, tiro la ulti.
Sick him, Torgal! There, boy!
duro, ¿eh? Joder, que ese es duro, tú.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. You know what to do. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. You're finished.
Vale. Sangre negra.
Excellent.
Gambones.
Over here. Sick of Toggle. Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
Unos gambones, tú.
That's enough. There, boy. Stay down.
Oh. Vale. Hay un objeto del fondo. Todo lo que puedo farmear, bienvenido sea.
You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him.
Este para atrás. Algo me dice que en esta zona me van a poner misiones de caza y cosas de estas, ¿eh? Esto es un enemigo. A ver, no voy a pelear con todo el mundo, ¿eh? Lo que te digo.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Bueno, ¿qué?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could... Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought, still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help.
Ni que fuera
These
gilipollas.
blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Qué agradable persona, ¿no? No veas. Eres majísimo, tú. Hay un objeto ahí al fondo. Buah, mosquitos, ¿no? Buah, mosquitos.
Don't let them get away.
Madre mía. El delete que tiene ese ataque. Si sigo el camino, sí, vale. Pues tiene pinta que esto va a ser un mundo semiabierto y me van a decir, pues necesito que me hagas esto, necesito que me hagas lo otro, mata esto.
Martha's Rest.
Seguro, ¿eh?
That's one of our branded. Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Vale. Envío urgente, un poquito más de experiencia.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
You barely have to step out.
Está lleno de monstruos por todos lados, ¿eh? Vale. A la fonda de Marta.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pond.
¿Y aquí? Vale, este es el cristal. Han puesto un cristal ahí que está creando agua.
It's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bear.
I hear the levies are due to go up again.
Do you like that? Oh, there's plenty more of that.
¿Y el mercader?
Anything catch your eye?
Hoja de galla, nada, nada.
That all, is it?
Bueno, tienes más.
What are you after?
Nada.
That all, is it?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Come and have a look, don't be shy!
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Está guapo el sitio.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard, indeed. If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rat.
Si no fuera por esa marca te montaba como un chocobo. Madre mía, tú. Madre mía la gente, tú.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
We should think about pressing on.
Right, all right. Just let me get this down, mate.
A ver, otro guisal.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed, if you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Ojo.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Vale.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Very good to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Sí. Está aquí abajo.
I don't care what your orders are, Brand.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Ah, mira, no está ahí. A ver, digo, tienen que estar ahí por cojones.
There he is.
Venga, para el lobby.
Hold on, we're coming.
That's enough. Give them all you've got, boy. Garuda, lend me your strength. Sickle, Toggle.
Fácil. Enemigos derrotados.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind.
I'll head up there straight away.
Vale. Ahora me dirá, me hace falta madera porque no hay madera de calidad, esta madera está podrida, verás.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right? I hear the leathers are due to go up.
Do you like that? Oh, there's plenty more of that.
Vale.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Hombre.
We'd be delighted.
¿Acaso lo dudabas?
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit?
Yes.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Vale. ¿Hay algo? No hay nada. Vale, pero el puente de momento no está arreglado. Va a tardar más en arreglarlo. Me tengo que ir por allí. ¿Y si puedo ir por allí? Por ahí no, ¿no? A ver.
Where'd you get these turnips?
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts in.
Ah, pues sí.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed,
Perdón.
to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
There, boy!
Dios. Ya, se nos acabó. Mira, un chocobo azul raro.
Don't let them get away! Sick of Torgal! Stay down! Give them all you've got, boy! That's enough!
Arreando. ¿Me dejas? Ah, que es para pelear. No quiero pelear contra el chocobo. Oh, no quería matarlo. Pensaba que eran como animales que van paseando por el campo.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder?
Let's go and see.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
Ojo.
I see.
Then please, follow me.
¿Qué tiene montado este aquí ahora?
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Se está necrosando o congelando las extremidades.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
Se convirtió en chocapic.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Vaya.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
A ver a Martha. Cala de la melancolía, madre mía, vaya nombre. Da mucho cobo, ¿no? Para hacer estos. ¿O puedo tepearme? ¿Puedo tepearme? Vamos por culo. Que yo creo que de nivel vamos bien, tampoco es tanta la dificultad. No hace falta que vaya farmeando por ahí por donde vaya.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
De nada.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Insignia obtenida. Marta te ha entregado la insignia del chocobo
I know that you will
durmiente,
always be
ponía.
welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Ya lo sabe. Sabe quién es. Vale. Y voy a mirar si hay secundarias. Bueno.
Sid.
¿Qué haces aquí?
Ah, Clive.
¡Eh!
Not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
Se está convirtiendo en piedra.
With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary
Eso
misconduct.
por usar tanta magia. Se está quedando sin éter. Vale. Por eso ahora usa más cristales que magia.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Benedicta, ¿no?
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Ya tenemos chocobos, ¿no? Y por esta zona con chocobos tiene que ser óptico, ¿no? Me aparecen las secundarias ahora. Serán cabrones.
I have to find him.
¿Qué quiere esto? A ver.
Can't talk now. Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious.
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbours...
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found... That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bear? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows in it. We have to find him.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false?
¿Y tú?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, right? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody... Now, I've not got your knack, see? And I need that shard to chill my fish. If it's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your what...
Vale.
I can't promise.
Well, just promise you... there may be one thing I failed to mention about the...
Claimed it.
All right, eating it, but only might have you. Oh, don't...
Que se le comió un bicho, vamos. Wow, últimamente estoy durmiendo súper poco.
We're not alone.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Don't let them get away!
¿Lo te come?
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Joder, macho, qué sueño tengo, hermano. Estoy muerto, ¿eh?
Well?
Yours,
Ten tu cristal.
You found... Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for port.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will. I've no point casting my nets of a morning if I'm with... There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire...
Que sí, que no me contes tu vida, va.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back, and he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then.
Vale. Paso a las conversaciones rápido porque ¿para qué?
You barely have to step out your... Good girl.
No puedo pillar Chocobo, ¿no? Joder, macho. Puta rabia.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Ojo.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Hay un tío ahí.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
¿Por qué?
Never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though.
She just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're now Imperial...
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there.
Thanks. I dropped it when there's that. If I'm honest, I was not...
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put in it. A bearer without a brand.
Pues nada.
To have lived free for so many years.
Las secundarias son un poco pochas, ¿no? Son pochitas, la verdad. Pues son las típicas misiones secundarias que encuentras en el Yoshi en Final 14.
How goes the search?
Well, branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean... I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Vale. ¿Qué más da? Basura, ¿no? Ya ni más secundarias. No. Hay una más adelante. A ver, está cruzando el puente ya. Venga, hasta luego.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Don't let them get away.
Secundaria está aquí. ¿Eso qué es?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
Esto es el de su entrenamiento, ¿no?
Doesn't seem to be working though.
Vale.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your lead. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter a lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid...
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. They want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Misión aceptada.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean. How to find this Bryce? Let him know the road's safe.
Un minotauro. No voy a dar vueltas por el mapa porque quiero llegar a Rosaria. Quiero llegar a Rosaria lo antes posible y seguir con la historia. Que es lo que me interesa.
What's it to you, bearer? Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast again. Served us well, bearer. Be sure to...
Vale. Otros 1000. Vale.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Voy a intentar evitar peleas.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. It seemed a very different place back then.
¿Hay algo aquí? Un cofre. Eastpool, provincia imperial de Rosaria.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Bueno.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew
Es la...
You haven't changed at all.
Es la esposa del comandante.
And Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Que murió en Pórtico Fénix, ¿no? Lo mataste tú sin querer.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Sí, ¿no? Es la mujer de Rodney Murdoch. Que murió. Sí. Sin embargo, unos soldados imperiales atacaron el castillo. Y un segundo ícono de fuego cuyas llamas engulleron a Murdoch aparece para enfrentarse al Fénix. Vale.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
¿Les va a contar algo o qué?
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. It matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
¿Quién he perdido? Anabel, la madre, ¿no? Imperio es... o sea, este tío se ha casado con los imperiales, con el rey de los imperiales, emperatriz del Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque, antes archiduquesa de Rosaria, obsesionada con la preservación del linaje del Fénix, traiciona a su marido y se alía con el Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque. Ahora es virreina de la provincia imperial de Rosaria, que gobierna con una crueldad nunca antes vista en tiempos del archiduque Elwin. ¿Listo? Ofensiva sanguinolenta de Rosaria. Ataque sorpresa del Reino de Hierro contra Rosaria en el año 860, mientras el ducado se hallaba sumido en el mayor de los desconciertos por la muerte del archiduque Elwin. Durante la tragedia del Pórtico Fénix, los sangreferas arribaron a las costas de Tormentia y cargaron de improviso contra varias ciudades rosarianas, matando a incontables inocentes y secuestrando a varias mujeres y niñas, entre ellas Jill Warwick. Vale. Sí, esto es lo que vamos a leer. Vale, vale.
Please. There is nothing to forgive.
La madre,
my mother
porque...
not make an exception for you and your husband. Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Algo me dice que no, ¿eh?
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Que lo mataste tú.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
No te acuerdas de que lo mataste tú.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies. So many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Ojo.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Joder, tan cerca.
Clive.
Tan cerca y a la vez tan lejos.
Sleep well.
Y ella estaba acercando, pero él no se acercaba.
Thank you, Lady
Oh, ya era hora, tío.
Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Ya era hora, tío. Estas ropas. Era lo que yo quería ver.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus. ¿Cómo que Invictus? Dando un arma nueva que sea Invictus. Esta es la arma principal de Clive, ¿no? Una de las 7 espadas forjadas en las abrasadoras llamas del monte Drustanus. Ha pasado de generación en generación entre la familia ducal y sus más leales guardas. El archiduque Elwyn se la entregó a Lord Murdoch el día de su investidura como comandante de los guardas ducales.
The road to the north. It should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
¿Secundarias? No.
Let's go.
Mercader. ¿Y algo más? No hay nada más.
Well met, friend.
Nah.
Come back soon now.
El tema de conseguir dinero para la música va a ser un panorama, ¿eh?
You? Those are Elwyn's. By by the flames. You're his firstborn, Clive Rosfield.
Ojo.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd
es
be
una
better
herencia
off
un
serving
poco-
you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house and still consider the right.
Ya, pero es una herencia un poco turbulenta, ¿no? Un poco... Claro.
Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Vale. Oh, bendito café, tú.
As fine a man as my father.
Bendito café, tú.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Es una herencia un poco... ¿no? Que te den portadores que son tuyos por derecho. Es un poco... No sé, esclavismo y esas cosas, ¿no?
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well, then it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Vale.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the puff to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick, the chocobo keeper.
Vale.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Me encanta el aspecto este, ¿eh?
Where the bloody hell's...
Excuse me, but...
Rápido porque este ya es relleno.
bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he's not in his usual spot by the well nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be...
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle.
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do, mate. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us...
Understood. You keep searching here.
Thank you.
Ha salido, ¿no? Entonces...
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him. Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Por aquí, ¿no? Seguro. Sí. Sí. Esto... Ah, vale. Míralo.
There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Oh, hostia.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over. Sick of Torgal.
Facilito. Los masillas son muy fáciles de matar. Los masillas son muy fáciles.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
No te distingue. Actúa como tal, que no te distingue.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Oh, me da a mí que te va a tocar eso. Me da a mí que te va a tocar esperar hasta el día de tu muerte.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future
No te vengas muy arriba.
and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Esta misión es un poco XD, ¿no? Pero bueno. Bien. Vale. Dejadme ya llegar a Pórtico Fénix, que me apetece historia, tú. Bueno, aquí ya empiezan las tierras estigias.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil.
Boy,
when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Pues va a ser el único consuelo que
We won't
haya.
be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence
Es verdad,
of
no
ether
puedo
didn't cause enough
usar...
problems.
Take
No
away the
puedo
lad's
usar a
life force,
Fénix ni Garuda.
and problems are all that's left.
O vaya.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
O vaya. Mira que acaba.
There it is.
Pórtico del Fénix.
Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Vale. Pórtico del Fénix. A ver qué coño pasó aquí. Ruinas del Pórtico del Fénix, provincia imperial de Rosaria.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
Pero sin fuego. ¿Qué?
Let's have a look around.
Recuerdos enterrados.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Dios. Esa es la explosión que supuestamente mató a Joshua, ¿no? Dios, la que liaste tú. Wow. Yo sigo creyendo de que utilizaron... Fuiste tú, pero indirectamente. Te utilizaron de alguna manera. ¿Qué?
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Ojo. Corre, corre, corre.
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Catacumbas.
Where is he?
Bajaremos a las ruinas de Empirias.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Sí.
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Pero claro, tú tienes el poder del
Perhaps
Fénix.
he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
¿Y qué tienes tú? Claro. Tú tienes el poder del Fénix, entonces... Puedes entrar, ¿no? Claro. ¿Ves?
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Sala de los Ancestros.
Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
Es un ascensor. Uy. Vaya.
What do we do?
The usual.
¿Qué vamos a hacer por reventarles?
Sick of Togo.
Venga. Quítate de mierda. ¿Está? No han aguantado nada. Ese ataque me lo voy a quitar, está muy roto. Está excesivamente roto. Me lo voy a quitar porque no quiero... No quiero joderme.
That's enough. Get him. Stay down.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
A lo mejor el dominante del Fénix al llegar aquí tenía que pasar ciertas pruebas antes de hablar con los ancestros, ¿no? Supongo. Es lo que parece. Eso o el santuario detecta que tú en verdad no eres el dominante del Fénix, una de dos. Es guapísimo el escenario, tío. Cofre. Y aquí en verdad es donde peleó Ifrit con Fénix, ¿eh? Veremos los resultados de la pelea aquí abajo. Las ruinas que derrumbaron y todo esto. Molaría, ¿eh?
Looks like it could take a beating.
Then let's give it now.
Madre mía, ¿cómo te estoy poniendo, hermano? ¿Cómo te he puesto?
Give them all you've got, boys. There, boys. Get them, boy. Don't let them get away. Get them. You know what to do, boy.
Ahí me ha dado, ¿eh? Ahí también me ha dado.
That'll help. Too slow. Not this time.
Papá, ¿cómo te he puesto?
Give them all you've got, boy. Get them, boy.
¿Cómo te he puesto?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
También te digo, ya era hora que el juego se pusiera interesante, ¿eh? Me está empezando a... Uf. A mí lo del abuelo me ha parecido en plan... ¿Qué me importa lo del abuelo este, tío? Incrementa de barra fulminante. Fulminas un 15%. Es que esto... Me lo guardo y ya lo miraré. Es que ahora de momento prefiero llevar cosas que me aumenten los stats. No los ataques. Vale. Estoy full de pociones. ¿Qué es eso? ¡Oh, boom! Ya era hora, tío. Hostia, pensaba que no estarían en este juego.
Not this time.
Pensaba que en este juego no habría, tío. ¿Hay cofre? No, no hay cofre. Bien, me está gustando esta parte.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
At least not that I ever heard.
Que lo del poblado, en cuanto he empezado lo del viejo, así en plan, tío, en serio. Se venía abajo muy rápido el juego ahí, Peleamos un ascensor,
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
1200 guiles, tú. No veas, ¿no? Hostia. Vale, aquí vienen los tachos. Uy, suben ascensores. No, pero contigo no me quiero pegar todavía. Muy bien, Torgal. Ve el Torgal. ¿Cómo va a por los... a por los que tiene que ir? Vale. No, no me deis, por favor. Ah, bueno, ellos se pegan con los tontos. ¿Por qué esquivo tan mal ahora, tío? Qué mal estoy esquivando, tío. Toma por culo, hombre. Vale. ¿Por dónde es? Es que me he perdido ya. ¿Es por aquí o es por ahí? Es por aquí, porque este tiene el brillo. Quiero una poción más. Bien, 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 bien. Hay un cofre.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Hostia.
You're finished.
distance, boy.
Vale. Lo del zarpazo evasor, a ver, está bien. Porque tienes una esquiva con contraataque automático. Pero tienes que usarlo, claro. Tienes que estar pendiente para usarlo. A ver, historia, dame historia. Golpéame en la cara con la historia. Va, pelea, ¿no?
I don't like this.
No, yo tampoco. Esto va a ser... Ay, ¿cómo se llamaban estos tíos? Tenían un nombre... Ah, no me acuerdo. Creo que estos ya los habrán utilizado alguna vez. A ver si por el nombre... Ferrogante, no. Pues se parecen mucho a otro enemigo. Me gusta.
Well done, Togo.
Esquiva muy pronto ahí. Joder.
Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Togo. Not for long, it isn't. With me. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Este es del Final 14 también. Puedo pegarle antes de que cargue el ataque. Ese ataque me lo voy a quitar ahora. Está muy roto.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time.
Qué guapo ese ataque, tú.
Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Está guapo ese ataque, Vale.
Get him, boy. Not this time. Toggle.
Oh. Madre mía. Cómo te he hecho ahí la esquiva perfecta con el ataque. Madre mía, cómo te he humillado, hermano. Buah. Qué guapo, tío.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Ojo. He visto un cofre.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Vale, dame estos objetos primero, antes de nada. Poción... Van a ser pociones todo, ¿no? Sí. Vale, estas son ruinas de los empirios, una civilización antigua que vivió antes que nosotros. En el pasado. Eso me tiene que dar claro. Y construyeron estos artilugios, estas salas. Y por lo visto la piedra esta es igual de dura que el acero. Según por lo que leímos. ¿Qué es el bicho ese que está en el fondo? Está muy tranquilo todo, ¿no? Ya ves. Buah, no sé qué son, pero me van a dar mucho asco, ¿no? No sé qué son, pero me va a dar mucho asco. Lich. ¡Buah!
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Sí. Tengo que escoger izquierda o derecha. Voy a irme por la derecha, pero cogiendo estos objetos... Supongo que los dos caminos llevarán al mismo sitio, lo único que a lo mejor unos tienen un enemigo y otros otros, ¿no? ¿Qué coño es eso de ahí, tío? Hay un modo foto, ¿no? Había un modo foto, ahora no me acuerdo cómo era. Modo foto. ¿Qué es eso? Campo de visión. Bajar, mover, rotar. Ocultar. Clive. No. Campo de visión. Aquí. ¿Qué es eso? Es como un demonio, tú. En el... Es que no sé si es una invocación del Final. Creo que no, como tal. Pero en el Final 14 no está... No, porque ese es el... Está Hades. Hades está en el Final 14. Puede ser Hades este. Hades o una especie como de Lucifer o algo. Hades está en el 14, eso sí que lo sé. ¿Cómo se llamaba el que era Hades, tío? El... No me acuerdo, tío. Wow. Venga, todos para afuera. Madre mía. Escucha, ese ataque está roto. Ese ataque está muy roto. Onda térmica. Despliega un escudo de llamas, lanza una onda de fuego. Si el escudo bloquea un ataque mágico de un enemigo, lanza el doble de ondas. Vamos a probar. Ese no lo había probado yo. Tengo 900 y pico. Lo de dominar es que puedes usar habilidades con... Lo diré. Con todos los icons. ¿A dominar esto? No entiendo. Vale. Eso es un combo más, ¿no? Este es el básico. Vale. Este es el tajo descendente. Pero tiene más combo. Que se tarda un huevo, tú. Lo puedes cargar. Eso quiero verlo. Lo puedes cargar. Eso yo no lo sabía. Puedes cargar el ataque, saltar. Tiras un combo. Eso yo no lo sabía, tío. Vale, el ataque que estoy utilizando mucho es este. Es el mejor, diría yo. Bueno, es que quiero pillarme esto. Voy a ahorrar. Ni nada más. No.
Lights. Well, that did something.
Vale. Vale, hay que activar los dos. Uno en cada lado, ¿no? Vale. Vale.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Vale, ya se levanta el puente, ¿no? Seguro que todo esto era una prueba que tenía que pasar el dominante del Fénix. Seguro. Y tiene que haber más ruinas de estas repartidas por todo el mapa. Y cada uno de los dominantes tenía que entrar en su...
It isn't a dead end after all.
En sus ruinas.
Apparently not.
Vale. Me encanta el diseño de Jill, tío. ¿Qué es eso, tío? Cámara sacra.
Seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Es que ese tiene que ser un demonio. Tiene que ser un Icon demonio. Tiene que ser Hades o Lucifer o algo así.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
¿Qué? Está para el tiempo. Sí.
You're him.
Tiene que ser otro. Tiene que ser otro encapuchado diferente. Están jugando con nosotros. Este no es Joshua. Este es otro. Somos tú. ¿Cómo? Ahora me he rayado. Y dice somos.
What?
¿Qué ha pasado?
I'm back.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
What?
I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
¿Qué fumada es esta? ¿Qué pasa aquí, tío? ¿Qué está pasando?
I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died, I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did, to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran from everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Como que estos santuarios le están ayudando a aceptarse a sí mismo, ¿no? O algo así. ¿Qué? Voy a pelear contra Ifrit.
How bitter the truth that awaits me. I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Qué locura, tío. Joder. ¿Me ha dado? Sí, me ha dado. No deja de correr, cabrón. Oh, qué rabia. Le estaba esquivando, ¿no? Oh, qué rabia, tío. no le he matado así. Oye, pues sí. Pues no. Pues no. Hostia. Hostia. Hostia.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Voy a mirar solo con el Fénix. Yo no lo tengo, ataque. Se ha convertido en medio eco, ¿no? El híbrido. La transformación que tienen los dominantes de híbrido. Claro, tendré que aprenderla yo esa ahora. Voy a tardar el audio ahí, Vale. Solo de pegar con el Fénix. Qué guapo, tío. No me deja, ahora. Me he matado. vida, Clive. Ojo.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
La barra de límite del Final 14 es la misma. Papá. Madre mía.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
¿Qué es esta burrada? Me cuesta ver lo que pasa porque no veo nada. Madre mía. Vale. Guapo. Quiero, por favor. Gracias, club derrotado. Square Enix, cuando la saques me lo voy a comprar. Quiero una figura de Clive híbrido ya. En cuanto salga una figura del Clive y de Jill y de Torgal, me las compro. Y si sale una skin, o sea, una figura del Clive híbrido, esta cae seguro. Manifestación del poder de Ifrit. Está caliente al tacto y emite una tenue luz, un tenue zumbido perceptible si uno se aproxima a la oreja. Qué guapo, tío. Ahora tengo el poder del... Tengo el límite, ¿no? Que sería los Final Fantasy. Ese es el límite aquí. Por fin aceptas la verdad. Fuiste engendrado para ser dueño de un poder inmensurable. Uf. Aceptación.
Clive, are you all right?
Para Jill ha sido un segundo. Ha sido un instante.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Es que a lo mejor esta cámara no se construyó para Phoenix, sino para ti. ¿No? Tiene pinta. No sé, tío.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Pero, ¿por qué no sales?
He's here, then. The disturbance I felt at the care must have been... Confound it. The hour is later than I thought.
No entiendo. No entiendo por qué no se presenta. Mientras tanto, Castillo Dazbog. Esto tiene pinta... Sí, el de Tito. ¿Qué pasa?
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffin said... He said Sid paid him.
Pero...
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
En esa caja está la cabeza de Benedicta. ¿Quién ha sido el hijo de la gran que ha cortado la cabeza de Benedicta? Es lo único que se me ocurre. ¿Dentro está la cabeza? Dime por favor que...
Benedicto.
Está claro. O sea, alguien le ha cortado la cabeza al cadáver de Benedicta y se la ha enviado al pavo este. ¿Quién ha sido el cabronazo, tío? Una razón por la que vivir. Habilidades de Ifrit. Ahora puedes usar los poderes de Ifrit. Despliega sus habilidades como ignición o entra en estado de superación y explora nuevos estilos de combate. Puedes comprobar más información en el apartado de habilidades del menú principal. Superación. El límite. Durante el combate la barra del límite se va llenando al infligir y recibir daño. Cuando se llene podrás entrar en estado de superación durante un tiempo en el que el ataque aumenta, la vitalidad se regenera de forma automática y puedes romper la guardia de los enemigos.
So, what next?
We return to East.
Vale, los del medio son los de Ifrit. Invoca varias esferas ígneas que giran alrededor de... infligen daño a los enemigos que entran en contacto con ellas y bloquean ciertos ataques. ¿Cómo? Bloquean ciertos ataques. Vale. Entonces te lo tiras. Carga contra el enemigo mientras ataca varias veces y lo hace retroceder. También puede ejecutarse en el aire. Vale, pero lo que yo quiero saber ahora... Me lo puedo poner donde el Fénix. Y ya está, solo donde el Fénix. Pues vamos a probar. Y lo barrido ya es Fénix. Fénix. Vamos a probar ignición. Y orbes candentes. Y puedo... Son 600. Estos son 1000. Este es el límite, ¿no? Podría prender las dos. No, podría prender una. Si quiero prenderme esta también. Son 1500.
Him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Regresa a Eastpool. Pero me raya porque ese supuesto encapuchado es Joshua, ¿no? Supongo. Entonces, ¿por qué no se muestra ante Clive y Jill? ¿Y por qué...? Buah, verás tú. Verás tú. ¿Y por qué cuando te estaban hablando los encapuchados, cuando te estabas yendo del lugar, se han puesto a reír? Es lo que no entiendo, tío. Ah, toma por culo la aldea. A tomar por culo.
Imperials, you'll pay for this.
Ah, we've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Stay down!
Madre mía, tú. No.
You know what to do, boy.
Se han cargado toda la ciudad, o sea, todo el pueblo, ¿no? Todo el pueblo. A ver, el viejo está aquí, ¿no?
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die.
Kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Who's though?
Hombre.
Sick of Torgal.
Keep your distance, boy.
Cofre. No puedo.
Get him!
Ah, pero déjame coger el cofre. ¡Ostras! Habrá muerto Laan, la mujer del Murdoch.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Ah, por orden de tu madre. Encima, por orden de tu madre. Manda huevos, hermano.
Clive.
I know. It can wait.
Vale.
Get him. My wounds, boy.
Te vas a cagar.
There, boy.
Que no hay manera, de hacer una esquiva buena.
Sick him, Togo. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Sick him, Togo. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick him, Togo. Sick him, Togo. Get him.
Vaya hostia la da el perro, tío. Ah, toma por culo. Enemigos derrotados. 1500. Joder, tengo dinero ya, Tampoco se estoy gastando. Se habrán cargado a la Lady Anne. Mírala, está muerta. Y el alcalde al lado.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Joder.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Es la mujer de Murdo.
We're too late.
Oh, God.
Gav. Clive.
Buah.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
¿Y tú quién eres ahora?
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Qué cabrón. Buah, se va a liar parda aquí, ¿no? Se va a liar parda, además no te deja ni a otro lado. Un mundo injusto.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Ah, puedo quedar más rato. ¿Hay algo más? No.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
A ver, Tarcha.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Bueno, a ver qué se le ocurrió.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Hacer una visita al cristal madre. Ojo. Un tiempo antes. Estos son los Oriflames, Sacro Imperio de Sanbreque. Aquí es donde está la madre, ¿no? La madre de Clive. Consejo de Sabios, Castillo al... No sé, tío, vamos rápido. ¿Castillo de qué? Se extiende la piel del cristal Madre, conocido como Cabeza de Dragón. La ciudad se encuentra el castillo de Albodragón, residencia oficial del Sacro Emperador y lugar de reunión del Consejo de Sabios y el resto de instituciones gubernamentales del imperio. E información nueva. Nuestra demencia. Donde los cardenales ostentan el poder político y eligen al próximo emperador mediante la votación, o al menos eso aparenta. En realidad se encuentran sometidos a los caprichos del emperador, que gobierna de facto Sanbreque. En el año 860 urdieron un plan para, en sus propias palabras, liberar a Rosaria de la amenaza sangreférrea que resultó en su posterior anexión como provincia imperial.
The provinces have succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Este es el emperador, ¿no? Supongo.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Ojo, Ojo, quiere conquistar a la tierra de Dalmequia, ¿no? Donde está Titán.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
Ya, tiene sentido. Los cristales arrebatan el éter de las áreas, ¿no?
All right, listen.
De las áreas más alejadas.
Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.